Cheating in competitive shooters has been a thing for a long time now, but it's not often seen in the professional scene. Players in the competitive scene of games are usually always just phenomenal at the game and do not need to cheat to win. However, sometimes they just need that little edge to become better, and that's where cheating comes in. So, stay tuned to today's video as we're going to discuss cheaters that were caught live inside Counterstrike Global Offensive. Number 5. Gordon S.F. Geary. Gordon Geary is the first player on today's list who was caught cheating and subsequently banned from any Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournaments. He is a former French professional player and was the rifler on his team. Back in November of 2014, he was given a VAC ban by Valve. Later on, they disqualified him from DreamHack Winter 2014, and he was kicked out of his team for cheating, leading to his professional career being more than over. If you don't know what a VAC ban is, we're going to cover that now. A VAC ban is a complete server ban from Valve's end, where they ban you completely from accessing any game that uses that engine or server. This was mostly given to Counter-Strike Global Offensive players who were caught cheating or modifying the game in some way. However, it did sometimes happen to normal players, and they had to contact Valve to get it sorted. It's the easiest and best way to completely shut someone off from playing the game even further. Number 4. Joel Emilio Mako. Emilio was a former Counter-Strike Global Offensive professional player who played for Team Property again during 2014, but this time in October. He received a VAC ban during a Counter-Strike game against the Hellraisers in the Fragbite Masters 3rd tournament. The message popped up during the game, and the casters had no idea how to react to it. At first, they thought it was a fake, but it was confirmed after the match had ended. Team Property were then subsequently disqualified from the tournament, and Emilio was banned. He then left the team as he could not continue his career as a professional Counter-Strike or esports player in general. Number 3. Hovik Kaylee Tavmasian. Kaylee is a retired professional player who was actually a secondary for Titans esports team and other teams like LDLC. He was a sub-in opper for these teams. If you don't know this term, it basically means he's a dedicated sniper rifle user for any team that needs him. During his time at LDLC, he received a VAC ban from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Previously, he had played phenomenally, landing some insane shots during a tournament. One of his most notable shots from his career was a jump shot in Dust 2. Sadly, he was proved to be cheating, and following a series of other bans, he exited the sport altogether. He later performed another professional team named eFrog, which he ran but later left the group and departed from professional Counter-Strike completely. Number 2. Mikhail Semigod Lakvich. Semigod is a former Russian professional player who actually played for Explosive back in 2013. He received his ban in July of that year, and after confirmation of it was disqualified from any tournaments. Team Explosive was also disqualified from the CIS Minor Championships in Cologne. He's now an inactive professional player and barred from playing at any of Valve's internal or professional tournaments. He definitely could play another game, but has clearly completely left the scene after the disqualification and cheating allegations. It's crazy that all of these insane and professional players take to cheating just to perform slightly better in a tournament. It's definitely not worth it, as we will see in our final player coming up next. Finally, number 1. Nikhil Forsaken Kumawat. Forsaken is a former professional Indian player and was a rifler for Optic India. He had a very great period of success, but it was short-lived as he was caught hacking during a CSGO game in the Extreme Islands 2018 finals. Rather than just owning up to his mistake of cheating and stepping away, he tried to cover his tracks by deleting the files on his computer during a LAN tournament. A LAN tournament is a tournament where everyone is in the same room using set computers, meaning that if something is changed, everyone knows about it, as it's completely different than that PC. Because of this, he ended up destroying his entire career and was the sole reason for Optic India being taken down. Later on, it was found that Forsaken had used similar hacks in an ESL India Premiership 2018 Fall Final tournament. This resulted in him being banned from that company for 5 years and having an indefinite ban from the VAC system that he received during Extremeland. This is the craziest case of a hacker being shut down live, and it's incredible that he thought he could get away with modifying a LAN PC. And that's our top 5 CSGO players who were caught cheating live. What did you think about our list of these players? Please let us know in the comment section below. It's just crazy that these players think they can get away with cheating and think they can keep their career after allegations come out. The biggest annoyance for many people is that these players were phenomenal before cheating and did not need to enhance their career by doing it. If anything, they have thrown their career down the drain by cheating and really ruined what makes professional play good. And now, stay tuned for some other gaming news from the last few weeks. Next up, the next set of brand new free PS Plus games have been announced for September 2022. A new month is upon us, which means new free games that you can add to your backlog and hopefully get around to playing because there's some good ones here. September 22's PS Plus Essential lineup will include Need for Speed Heat, Toem, and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. This new batch of games will be available starting September 6th, and all PS Plus subscribers, regardless of tier, can claim the PlayStation Plus Essential lineup each month. If you haven't already, make sure to claim the August freebies before they leave PlayStation Plus on September 6th. That lineup is 3 for 3 with absolute bangers: Yakuza Like a Dragon, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and Little Nightmares. Don't miss out. And if you're one of the rich kids with an extra membership, you can look forward to games like Deathloop, Watch Dogs 2, and Assassin's Creed Origins, just to name a few. The super rich kids with a premium membership have access to new classic titles like the Sly Collection, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, and most importantly, Toy Story 3 for PSP, also in the same blog post. New information on God of War Ragnarok was revealed. When it comes to God of War Ragnarok, two of the lead combat designers for the game, Mihir Sheth and Denny Ye, have broken the silence, offering some insight on new combat abilities for the former Spartan. Speaking with Game Informer, Sheth and Ye have detailed some of Kratos' new combat techniques, including the ability to infuse both the Leviathan Axe and the Blades of Chaos with enhanced elemental properties depending on the weapon, ice for the axe and fire for the blades. Doing so activates new weapon signature moves, Frost Awaken for the axe and Whiplash for the blades, which will inflict massive damage on enemies. And finally, a free week of Destiny 2 campaigns has dragged many players back into the loop. The final story of today's video is going to be based around the announcement of a full week of free Destiny 2 campaign missions. In their latest live stream, Bungie announced the next Destiny 2 expansion named Lightfall. Whilst announcing all the brand's new information, they also revealed that for a full week on every platform, you could play every Destiny expansion for free. You would not own these after the week, but you could still play the stories and experience what has been going on all this time. This is perfect for many players who dipped out of Destiny 2 before Bungie split from Activision. Ever since their split, and since their acquisition with Sony, the Destiny universe has changed quite a bit. From the dark depths of the moon in Shadowkeep and the glorious sprawling snowlands of Europa in Beyond Light, to the current Witch Queen in Savathun's throne world, it's all changed for the better. You can now experience these 3 legendary campaigns completely for free, and maybe get yourself back into the Destiny universe. This has been the case for many, as across this week they have fallen back in love with the franchise, and even purchased the current season of Plunder content to experience more. A game like this is hard to stay away from for long, so if you do purchase, make sure you have time to delve back into Destiny 2 before Lightfall launches in February of next year. And that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye guys!